Welcome back to Lana's Musical Journeys, the podcast where I explore the stories behind the songs and the artists I love. I'm your host, Lana. Today we're diving into the ever-brilliant Joni Mitchell and her evocative track, See You Sometime. This song is such a beautiful companion piece to For the Roses, delving even deeper into the personal consequences of fame and romantic relationships in the music industry. And, it's widely believed to be addressed to James Taylor, her ex-lover, which adds this incredible layer of raw, emotional authenticity to the lyrics. The opening verse really sets the stage for that sense of distance and uncertainty Mitchell feels. It goes, "Where are you now? Are you in some hotel room? Does it have a view? Are you caught in a crowd or holding some honey who came on to you?" Ugh. Those lines just reveal so much about her lingering preoccupation with her ex-lover's whereabouts and activities. The imagery of a hotel room with a view contrasts the glamour of the touring musician's lifestyle with the underlying loneliness it can entail. And Caught in a Crowd captures both the public nature of a musician's life and the sense of being trapped or overwhelmed by fame. It's just so vivid. And that last line, "or holding some honey who came on to you," introduces themes of jealousy and romantic competition. Using honey so casually and dismissively might be her way of masking deeper hurt. It's like she's throwing in this little jab, but you can feel the pain underneath. It conveys curiosity about his current situation, a hint of longing for their past, and jealousy about potential new romantic interests, all while critiquing the transient lifestyle of famous musicians. Damn, Joni is just brilliant at this. Why do you have to be so jive? I mean, come on, you can hear the frustration dripping from every word. It's like she's saying, "Why can't you just be straight with me?" And then that gut punch of a line, "Okay, hang up the phone, it hurts." God, how many of us have been there? That moment when you realize talking to them is just reopening old wounds. But here's the kicker. Even after all that pain, she still wants to see him. That's the messy reality of love and breakups that Joni captures so perfectly. You can really feel the frustration and pain here. The question, "Why do you have to be so jive?" seems to express her frustration with his behavior, maybe hinting at perceived insincerity. And, okay, hang up the phone. It hurts suggests a painful conversation, real or imagined. It's too difficult to continue. Despite all that, she acknowledges that something survives, though it's undermined, capturing the resilience of emotional bonds, even when damaged. And that final line, "I'd still like to see you sometime," reveals such vulnerability and lingering attachment. It's like she can't completely let go, even though she's hurting. It's just so beautifully human. I'm just like, ooh, so good. My friend Emma is going to tell us about the second verse. If we can play the voice note.
First of all, wow, this is so fun. I have been dreaming of this day. Massive fan of you and Joni as well. This is not my world, but I love this record. For the Roses, so underrated, but its sister records overshadow it. Okay, yes. In the second verse, there's this noticeable shift in tone where she sings, "I'm feeling so good, and my friends all tell me that I'm looking fine. I run in the woods, I spring from the boulders like a mama lion." That verse is powerful. It's a declaration of strength and independence. I'm feeling so good contrasts with the earlier hurt, suggesting she's healing and discovering herself again. And "my friends all tell me that I'm looking fine" shows that her recovery is visible to others, not just an internal process. The imagery of running in the woods and springing from boulders like a mama lion is so vivid. It connects to her retreat, to nature, which she explored in For the Roses, and evokes strength and ferocity. It's a stark contrast to the urban, artificial world of fame and touring. She's reclaiming her power and identity outside of her relationship and the music industry. The natural imagery suggests a return to a more authentic self, unconstrained by others' expectations or the trappings of celebrity. And can we please appreciate the sass in, I'm not after a piece of your fortune and your fame because I've tasted mine? That's Joni reminding everyone, including herself, that she's a force to be reckoned with in her own right. She doesn't need his success. She's got her own. Thank you very much. The second chorus builds on this theme of independence while acknowledging her lingering connection to her ex. I mean, this chorus is so rich. I'm not ready to change my name again could mean she's reluctant to marry or lose her identity in another relationship. But you know, I'm not after a piece of your fortune. And your fame asserts her own success and integrity, reminding him and us that she's his equal in the industry. Because I've tasted mine emphasizes her own success and fame, adding a layer of shared experience to their relationship. The repeated line, I'd just like to see you sometime now, feels like an offer from a position of strength, not dependency. This part of the song illustrates her emotional journey from vulnerability to strength, dependence to independence, and hurt to healing. It shows that emotional connections persist even as people grow and change.
Then we get to that bridge and, oh boy, things get interesting. Pack your suspenders, I'll come meet your plane. It's such a small detail, but it speaks volumes about their history together. You can almost see Joni's mind racing, imagining this reunion. But notice how she says, no need to surrender. She's not giving up her newfound strength. She wants to see him, but on her terms. This is more direct and action-oriented. Pack your suspenders is such a personal detail, indicating her familiarity with him. I'll come meet your plane shows she's willing to make an effort, and no need to surrender could be reassuring him or herself that this meeting doesn't mean giving up their independence. I just want to see you again echoes the chorus, but feels more intentional now. It's no longer just a wistful wish, but a clear intention. Joni's ability to convey complex emotions in simple, direct language is incredible. This bridge captures the tension between wanting to connect and maintaining boundaries that often characterize post-breakup interactions. Finally, we have the closing verse, where she reflects deeply on their relationship. She sings, "We're in for more rain. I could sure use some sunshine on my apple trees. It seems such a shame we start out so kind and end so heartlessly." This verse returns to a more reflective tone, using natural imagery to convey emotional states. "We're in for more rain" suggests ongoing emotional turbulence, while "I could sure use some sunshine on my apple trees" continues the natural imagery, contrasting sunshine with rain, to suggest a desire for positivity and growth. The final couplet acknowledges the painful contrast between the beginning and end of a relationship, using "we" to suggest shared responsibility for the relationship's deterioration. It's a poignant reflection on the nature of love and relationships. And the repetition of the line, "I'd still like to see you sometime," takes on new layers of meaning throughout the song, illustrating the persistence of emotional connections even as individuals grow and change. Her lyrics here capture the often contradictory nature of human emotions, especially after a significant relationship. The song's progression mirrors the non-linear process of moving on, showcasing her exceptional songwriting skills and the enduring relatability of her work.